Ross and enjoy television. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Hello. How are you? Okay?
Yes, okay. And tonight we are here in Padova for Soul Heaven party. And so,
In Padova, back.
so what about Soul Heaven?
Well, Soul Heaven. I mean, it's 10 years. It's the 10th anniversary. So we're celebrating the birthday for Soul Heaven this year. So it's quite an important year, you know? 10 years of doing parties around the world. We started in London at the Ministry of Sound. We just had a party in London to celebrate the 10th anniversary at the Ministry of Sound as well. That was a great party with Louis Vega just last month. And, you know, I think it's just a good celebration of what Soul Heaven represents, which is house music, but house music with soul.
He takes me to a place it seems all I do is
There is also house music without soul.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I like all kind of house music, you know. I'm very kind of versatile. I think some people think that I'm only DJing soulful house, but I actually play a lot of different kind of house music. But my true love is with soulful house, so, you know. But I think there's room for all kinds of house music, you know. Everyone is different, everyone likes different kind of music, so, you know.
and hell in him sends me to a place where hearts are free to embrace. I don't wanna leave. I found my
What about the beginning of your career and your music background?
I mean, well, the beginning for me was really my family, because my mother and my father and my uncle, they all work in the music business. So I was kind of lucky in the sense that I was born into the business. And when I wanted to be a DJ, my mother, my father, and my family support me, and they believe in me, and they trust me to follow my heart. They don't say, oh, no, you can't do that, you got to go to university or this or that. So I was lucky, you know, and I started DJing very young, 14, 15, so...
In a radio,
Yeah, radio, but in London we have a lot of illegal radio. You know, in London it's lots and lots. I think they say in London, just in London, you have maybe 200 radio stations illegal.
What mean illegal radio?
Illegal means that you buy the equipment, you buy the aerial, big long aerial, the transmitter box, and you find the tallest building that you can find, the highest building in London, and you put the aerial on the roof and the transmitter, and then you set up the decks and you make the music, and it sends a signal to the transmitter up through the aerial and all across London. It's a very cultural thing in London, you know, pirate radio, we call it pirate. And in London it's like where a lot of DJs, they begin their career in the pirate radio, you know. If they don't play in the clubs and they don't make music, they're not a producer, they don't have a residency, but they start with the radio. It's really important for the music scene in London, for house music.
What happened after the illegal radio?
After illegal radio, I started to do legal radio, you know, BBC. I was with the BBC for 5 years, so, I mean, to do BBC was great for me because I'd always done radio, but it was always illegal. So now I do radio, which is legal. So it was nice, you know. I mean, I did that for 5 years, but now I do a different radio. I do Defected Radio, which is it's actually a syndicated radio show. So it's kind of different because we pre-record the show. It's not live. We do it once a week, and then it goes to, I think it's 30 different countries around the world and 30 different stations, and we send them the show and they broadcast it in their country. So, you know, we have the radio in Indonesia, in Dubai, in Spain, and all sorts of countries, in America, and we transmit the one show but in different countries.
I mean, in Soul Heaven work sacred monsters like Louis Vega and Barbara Tucker. You are a young DJ. What do you feel to work with these sacred monsters?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm young compared to some of the DJs, you know. I always felt like I was the young one. Now I feel like I'm getting a bit older. I'm 30 now, so I was always the youngest person. I'd always look and see everyone was older than me. But now I look and I see people younger than me coming through and making music and DJing. I'm happy to see this, but it also makes me realize, okay, I'm now not the young one anymore, you know. But yeah, I'm very proud to be working with people like Barbara Tucker, Louis Vega, you know, the people who are part of Soul Heaven, part of the foundation for Soul Heaven. I feel, you know, lucky that I'm part of the same family as them, you know.
So much. See you in Miami,
Miami,
okay?
sure.
Okay, say hello to.
Enjoy TV, peace, grazie.